Meg, firstly, congratulations, an incredible career in the hoops the entire way. Tell us about the emotion. It's probably going to be hard to sum up right now, but just tell us how you're feeling.
Yeah, I feel really joyful now, which seems strange considering it's the end and, we finished on a loss, but I felt, and I'm sure I speak for Kate and for Shelley as well, just immense amounts of love that's been conveyed to us across the past week, and that was sort of crescendo to tonight. So I feel, full of gratitude and full of joy, and I'm really excited for the group going forward. I'm sure I'll feel envious along the way, but, footy brings with it the full spectrum of emotions. I've felt that in the past couple of weeks, but to finish with this feeling in the room right now, feels really satisfying.
Getting to celebrate the moment alongside so many people that are special and mean so much to you. I think we saw the moment with your mum in the Guard of Honour as well. And can you just talk us through those people in your life that have really made this moment so special?
Yeah, plenty. Many have made the effort to be here tonight. I know I have a lot who are actually, part of Carlton's W team at the moment. They've come from Perth last night, so those are the people that I was with at the Falcons. Plenty of those were at, in the Melbourne team tonight as well. We've got my school, my mum, my aunties and uncles, and family. So I feel very fortunate that footy gives us all a reason to come together and celebrate. And to think that footy's brought all these wonderful people into my life, and that they've been able to connect on a night like this is really, really lovely.
Being an inaugural Cat as well, you're here on day one in that first game, and then being here the entire journey. What does it mean to pull on the blue and white hoops every single week?
Yeah, I couldn't have been, footy. There's a lot of, luck and good fortune in it, and it was sort of a number of things that combined timing-wise to mean that I landed at the Cats. You don't necessarily choose where you end up, but I wouldn't have chosen anywhere else. I feel incredibly fortunate to have landed at a club that has the values that we do, and has the sense of community and identity that we have. And I had a lot of wonderful mentors in football, and a lot of wonderful people who made the Cats what it is today. From men's program, I came in and Joel was, obviously, what's more to be said about him? Hock's been incredible along the way. Dom's leading at the moment. And then people like, Kate Darby and Renee Gehring, Elise Coventry are all still involved, who had established the identity of the W program in the VFLW before the bunch of us arrived for AFLW. So I just feel the sort of togetherness in pulling on the hoops every week now for the last time, but I think some of my sadness in finishing up is not getting to spend quite as much time with all those people, but they say you're a Geelong person forever, so I feel that very much.
And getting to lead the team for so many seasons as captain as well, the longest serving captain, obviously, what a privilege that must have been, and how special has it been to lead the girls into battle every single week too?
Yeah, I've always said since the start, it's made special by the group that chooses you and by the values that they think that you uphold, but that I can be a representation of all the people that have come through this team in my time, and there are just beautiful, beautiful people that play for the club, and really wonderful footballers and passionate young women. The light's gone down, I've been talking too long. So yeah, that they've given me the sort of love and respect to lead them is wonderful, and many of them have expressed some wonderfully kind words, but I also have so much faith that they'll take the team in a really positive direction going forward.
And talking about that positive direction, you see a little bit of it tonight. We were really competitive in that first half, so touching on the game itself. The first half was great. There's a little bit of a fade out, but there's so many young stars in this team that are ready to take this team forward, and that next generation is really starting to shine. It must be exciting to see that the club is in good hands moving forward.
Oh, absolutely. I often reflect on the fact that when I started here and I was, 27-ish, Nina and Becky were 18 or 17 and turning 18 in their first year. They put in a wonderful effort tonight. Georgie Prasparkas was unreal tonight. I just thought her effort and intent was, it's second to none every week, but I felt like I felt like the whole team played for each other tonight, and the work rate of those three and the entire team was really gratifying and exciting to see. And then you've got new ones coming through, like playing with Lexi for a few games has been exciting. I know that Emma Kilpatrick's taken everyone by storm, so I'm really excited for her career. I think she could be anything. Uncovered a diamond there. So yeah, that's just to name a few. There's, we've got a really bright future ahead, but we've got to get to work on playing a system and with consistency of effort that means that we don't have quite as much difference in between our best and our worst, but that's what they will go away and work on, and I'll be keen to watch.
And just finally, we touch on that next generation, but you get to say farewell tonight alongside a couple of your teammates from right back at the start, Kate Darby and Shelley Scott as well. How special have they been along your journey, and how cool is it to be able to go out on top with them?
Yeah, I mean, Scotty, I've looked up to players like Scotty my entire career. She, particularly in the first few years at Melbourne, was, she captained Melbourne. She was, I think, a BNF winner in a team that was so impressive, and we wanted to get her to the Cats as soon as possible, and she's been wonderful ever since she's been here with her leadership and her sort of integrity in the way she does things. So, an honour to play with her. And Darbs, I said to her during the week that, obviously would have liked to go on forever, but I feel that we have such parallel careers. We had tennis backgrounds, we played in the first year, we both got delisted, we both played at the Cats in the first year here and have gone on from there. And she is everything that I've looked up to in terms of a member of this community, and she's a community champion. She's just been, she's nominated for the league-wide Jim Steins Award. So, she's just a wonderful, wonderful person, and to see her become a mum in our time here just shows how much time's passed. But, I couldn't ask for a more, fitting person to finish up with.